Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for Heart and Construction. Right, come closer. Closer. Alright, that's too close, isn't it? Come closer. Closer than that. I want to talk about mental health. Alright, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone that watched my last video, that commented, that subscribed, that actually messaged me to let me know how it affected you. And basically I'm so chuffed because it was a bit of a leap of faith and a bit of a step out of my comfort zone to actually talk about something like that. And also, like, there were so many times during the recording, like while I was filming, I just wanted to cry. Like, I just legit wanted to bust eye water because it's difficult talking about vulnerable things or things that make you feel vulnerable. Yeah, like, it was difficult for me, and just the response alone was like super overwhelming, and I'm just really grateful. The mad thing is that the week that I posted was the week before World Mental Health Day. So just seeing people's stories of relating to experienced depression or maybe anxiety or just any other anything that affects your mental health or your feeling of well-being, you know, like just reading people's messages, that's been the most heartwarming and kind of affirming thing for doing this. And yeah, I just want to say thank you, man. Like, it's humbling. You just shit it's a lot basically, because, you know, sometimes you never really kind of, I mean, it's scary putting yourself out there. It's scary kind of taking a step forward and not knowing really kind of what the response is going to be. But anyway, I just wanted to say thanks again for that. Like, touched a bitch's heart. Yeah, so mental health, right? Mental health is one of those taboo subjects that people don't actually want to speak about, but it's one of the most necessary things, especially in the Black community, especially in the Sudanese community. And, you know, one of the best things that you can actually do for someone is to check in on them, and that's something that I feel like we don't do enough of as a society as a whole. Do you know what I mean? I feel like people isolate themselves, people, you know, feel like it's like reclusive, you're being a recluse, and maybe you feel comfortable just being by yourself. But what happens is that you get too comfortable in that space, and then you know, sometimes it can spiral into something super unhealthy. And basically what I want to do is to challenge you to just check on someone. It could be someone that you're like, oh my god, hold on, I haven't heard from that person in a minute. Just call them up and just say, like, are you alright? Like, how are you feeling? Are you good? Yeah, are you cool? Alright, cool. Because sometimes that's all someone needs. Someone needs to just be asked if they're alright. Someone needs to just know that they're cared about. And, you know, it will take 2 minutes of your day. Just check on someone. It could be really life-changing, or maybe it could just change their day. But either way, like, we gotta do better for ourselves, man. On that note, how you doing? How you doing? Like, you cool? Yeah. All right, cool. And the other thing that I got asked actually was, why did I call my channel Heart Under Construction? And basically the reason being is that if any of you has been through fucking a heartbreak or whatever, you know how it feels. Do you know what I mean? That shit hurts. And it feels like your heart is literally broken. So I was just like, you know what? This will document me building the life that I want, getting over things that scare me, because that's kind of my main objective is overcoming fear, overcoming the things that scare me, overcoming the things that I'm like, that I doubt myself over. So you know what? I'm gonna do that on here. Alright, so I want to talk about some of the tools that I've used to get back to my old self, to start feeling like my old self again. So some of those things have been talking. You know, like, I can talk for England anyway, but just talking about how I was really feeling. And one of the best things that I could have ever done for myself was to open up to you guys, but also to some of my close friends, and to also seek help. Like, counselling, therapy, all of that stuff is amazing. And it's not just, you know, for the rich. If it's something that you actually need, I'm sure in the UK here, because we've got the NHS, best thing that you could do, talk to someone, whether it's a professional person or if it's a friend, just somebody that you can confide in to just unload some of the baggage. I have been actually just taking care of myself, you know, so I became plant-based and I just feel better. I feel so much better for it. Like mentally I feel clear. I don't feel as just horrid as I did when I was eating the other way. And I guess from the beginning of the year I wasn't really up on nutrition like that, understanding, so I was just eating a lot of bread and a lot of pasta and a lot of just heavy stuff. And then I realized that actually I just got some books, I started watching some YouTube channels, I started speaking to some of my friends that are plant-based, some of my friends that are, you know, raw vegan, some of my friends that are just doing other stuff, and I just, you know, started to really get a better understanding of what we call food and how nourishment affects your body. Sometimes what happens here is like we get so caught up with what's going on around us, whether it's family, whether it's kids, whether it's work, whether it's whatever it is, partners, and then you can kind of put yourself on the back burner. And I've been actually really proactive about saying, hold on a second, actually I need to take care of myself, and not feeling bad for that. Like one of the biggest things as well is like I had a thing about asking for help. And I know, like, I'm a Pisces, innit, and sometimes like we feel like we're just superwoman all the time, and we're just not, like, but I feel like that. Reaching out to people will be one of the best things that you could do for your mind state, for your emotional health. Like, there's no shame in it. It's not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of strength, because there's strength in vulnerability, and that's something that I've actually had to learn, because, you know, sometimes whether it's the Sudanese community, whether it's just the black community in general, or just people, like, we think that it's weak to, or we might feel like we're supposed to have it all together. But so who said this is a journey? It's not that deep. Sometimes it's like our egos, or our, like I said, you see in the last video when I got like when I caught like the Holy Ghost, yeah, it's because it was the idea of yourself. Sometimes, you know, sometimes your ego, sometimes how people perceive you can stop you from actually doing things that serve you the best. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So yeah, it's like, funny thing is how I've realised that for me personally, the thought of doing something sometimes scares me more than the act itself, which is stupid. It's like you build it up in your mind, and then when you actually do it, you're like, oh, fucking joke business, man. It wasn't even that deep. It's not that deep, fam. Yeah, another thing that I found like super useful has been meditation. Yeah, like I'm not on some Dalai Lama thing, but I mean like actually just taking a little bit of time out of your day, whether it's in the morning or whether it's in just before you go to sleep, to just kind of just download everything that you've just been absorbing the whole day, whether it's energies, whether it's kind of work related, whether it's family related, whether it's physically related to you or not. Like, one of the best things that you can just do is to just meditate. Then that way it's kind of like, you know what people say, yeah, it's like they say that prayer is when you talk to God, but like to me meditation is God talking back to me, if that makes sense. Like, once your mind is clear, it kind of just, I don't know, it's kind of like putting yourself on pause, or enabling your subconscious to, the answers for things come to you. Like, it's so crazy. If you know me, yeah, like you will know I'm the world's worst like road rager on planet Earth, right? So basically my road rage is more or less gone. Like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. But yeah, like my road rage is gone, and I just feel happier, man. Like, meditation has been a dope tool to use, because, you know, especially if you're a thinker as well, to just put your brain on pause for, like, it doesn't even have to be that long. Like, I literally do like 10 minutes, if that. Like, I might do 10 minutes in the morning, or depending on how much time I have, then I can meditate longer. But it's been a really dope tool. Okay, so another tip I would have would be to drink water, because sometimes it's like when your mind's cloudy, you can't think straight, and just flushing some of the toxins at your clot, the water will do that. And yeah, man, like self-confidence and body image is everything, and if you don't feel yourself, then you're not gonna be performing at your optimal kind of capacity, or you're just not gonna be on things, innit? You're not gonna be on nothing. And I think definitely the weight gain kind of slowed me down, but I'm ready and actually committed. Actually funny, like putting myself out there on my Instagram channel to just say, listen, I put on a whole bunch of weight and I'm ready to shift it. I'm committed to shifting it, and I'm actually on holding myself accountable while I do it. So it's been really, really cool, because people that I know that are on similar journeys, or people that have revealed that they're on similar journeys, has been so nice to have a kind of, you know, like a squad doing it, and kind of people doing their own individual things, but you can ask for help, or you can just, it's just been really, really dope. So yeah, please follow me on Instagram, and you know, then you can just see everything there. So that's my Instagram is here, I will put it here. And yeah, honest, I feel like I'm glowing. Just let your soul glow, just let it shine through. Yeah, so yeah, and actually, to be honest, this YouTube channel has helped already. Like, even though I don't have many videos up, and just what I got back from the last video, I definitely know I'm doing the right thing with this channel. So thank you so much. And if you love it, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the like, hit a comment, let me know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you want to discuss, what you want to hear discussed, and I shall see you on the next one. All right, see you later.